Alright, here's your history lesson for the day. This is the I.B. Perrine Bridge at Twin Falls Canyon on U.S. Highway 93. I probably don't have this real accurate, but the original bridge here, I believe, was built back in the early part of the 20th century, and it was originally a toll bridge, and as doesn't happen very often, it was built as a toll bridge until it was paid for. And as soon as they actually had collected enough tolls to pay for the construction of the bridge, they held a little ceremony and did away with the toll bridge by pushing it over the side of the canyon into the river. I guess they had slightly different environmental laws at those times. But I always thought that was interesting, that Idaho actually enacted a tax and actually did away with it like they said they were going to. Alright, this is always my favorite part of the trip. You know, this being a two-stroke, and I'll be irresponsible with me to let those combustion chambers and pistons get all carboned up. So here we go.
Went all over Kingdom Come.
What?
My cookie.
What happened?
Looks like we got another one up here. In a little bit better position this time. There he goes.
Right down by the boat.
This little flat spot on the south bank of the river down here up until the 1950s was actually a homestead family farm, and how they got up and down the canyon I have no idea, but they actually lived and farmed down here until the 50s. This is one of the cliffs along the side of the canyon down here a little bit closer beyond the bridge, and there used to be just literally thousands of these cliff swallow nests along this stretch of the river, but we had some pretty good flooding down here about 3-4 springs ago, and it apparently washed them all away. We could really use them because they ain't around to eat the flat. Well, we stopped to take a couple casts at a little spring flowing down the hillside, and there's a little mule deer doe having dinner. I kind of like this place. Doesn't seem to be too concerned about us.
Looking at you.
Kind of looking around, because generally speaking, if you see one of them down here, you see more than one, but I don't see any others than just her right at the moment. Well, I don't know if you can really see or not, but this is as far downstream as we can really go today. We've been a little bit farther down, I'm on the other side of that water pipe there, but this part of the river is just full of these huge boulders that can't really see when the water is this high, and I don't like to paddle very much, so we're going to turn around and go back. But interesting, the boulders are actually gravel from the Bonneville flood, which occurred when Lake Bonneville, which is now what's left of Lake Bonneville, is a Great Salt Lake, but about 10,000 years ago, I guess, at the end of the last ice age, there was a big old ice dam down there where Interstate 5 crosses the Utah-Idaho, well, that would be Interstate 15, wouldn't it? Crosses the Utah-Idaho border, and the ice dam let go, and all that water was released pretty much right now, and it washed these boulders, and I guess it pretty much scoured out most of the Snake River Canyon and all the way over into the Columbia River in Oregon. Well, there it is. We got to head home. It's getting dark. Looks like it's going to rain. I just thought I'd give you a shot of what I thought until today was the ugliest boat in Idaho, but now it's the second ugliest boat, and hooked up behind the fourth ugliest pickup truck in the state of Idaho. So there you are. Hope to get this on the line tonight. We'll talk to you later. Say hi, Chris.
This is a waterfall, Larry, that's on the road to go down to the canyon where we had the boat. It's like one of those springs Steve was telling you about. But it's pretty cool. You can get out there and walk and go underneath it if you want, but
We're lazy.
I'm not going to do that. So, anyway, we thought it was...
Okay, this is the bird's eye view from the middle of the Perrine Bridge. That flat spot down there on the right is, like I told you before, is a old homesteaded family farm that was actually farmed until the 50s. I don't know how the hell they got down there and got back up. It's another way up to the canyon wall. Down there around the corner, a little bit farther on is maybe a half a mile past that is Pillar Falls, and see if I can zoom in on it and find it. Where is it? That little knob on the top of the canyon wall right in the middle of the picture is the ramp that Evel Knievel used to almost jump his rocking motorcycle across the Snake River back in about 1974, I guess it was. This is a platform that those lunatics used to jump off the bridge with, and I had never seen it until right now, except from below. I don't know, man. I guess if you're planning on jumping off anyway, it's one thing, but I don't think I'm going to walk out. Well, here's the view from the other direction. This is looking west from the bridge down towards the, let's see, that would be the boat ramp about right in the center of the frame now. There's a public golf course on the left side, private golf course on the right side, and on down the river towards the great, really soggy state of Oregon. That's about it for today.